Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my failed straight hair back to curly reversion wash day-ish video. And if you're looking at this right now and you don't know the lore of this time that I straightened my hair, basically for a synopsis, this is right before I straighten my hair again. What I do with my routine is I'll flat iron it once and then flat iron it again a week later. And that straight hair routine usually lasts me 2 months. It's glorious. It's an amazing, amazing break from me having to do my hair. But as you can see, things did not play out as I had planned. I got to enjoy my super straight hair for maybe 2 days before it got absolutely wrecked, as you can see here. So what I had hoped was going to be 2 months of not having a wash day in sight turned into maybe 2 weeks. And I was so disappointed, you guys. This was one of the most disappointed that I've been in a while when it comes to my hair. I had been looking forward to straightening my hair for almost 2 years, and for it to not even last for 2 weeks, I was mad. So this is how I normally have my straight hair when everything goes right. It lasts and lasts, but this was the night that kind of did it for me. If you guys saw that quick little clip, my hair was a victim of humidity. My area ended up getting really hot randomly towards the end of October. We had like 80-degree days, and anytime I have any bit of sweat in my scalp, it's pretty much donezo when it comes to my straight hair. So between the weirdly hot weather and the fact that, as you guys saw right there, and maybe the remnants of my makeup right here, my boyfriend and I went to a Halloween party, and after a lot of dancing and an 80-degree night by the beach, this hair was just, it was a wrap. So my roots are on another level of matted, y'all. The line of demarcation between my curls coming back and the straight hair just were a perfect storm for dryness, tangles like level 10, and I just was like, how are we gonna do this? So I knew I had quite the journey ahead of me as far as detangling and getting my curls back. And this is just, y'all, the look of defeat is palpable in this video because I was so looking forward to this, and for me not to even be able to get a little bit of time out of it, really, I was sad. But I was kind of feeling this little look right here. This is when I actually got the impromptu inspiration to do that video where I talked about the different products I was planning to use in my straight hair, but I never got to because I wanted to at least enjoy this little moment of cuteness with my hair before I ended up getting rid of the straight hair until maybe next year some point. At this point, this year, 2024, because I will not be making the same mistake. I am going to be straightening my hair in like December because we're not playing these games again. But now we are into the actual reversion of my curls coming back after I gave you guys the backstory. And as you can see here, it was not good. It was pretty rough back there at those roots. I was going to be doing my normal routine as far as getting my curls back after straight hair, but y'all, you don't even see like a little fraction of it. It took me almost 3 hours to detangle my hair because my roots were so matted and so dry that I had to be incredibly careful not to break my hair. So I ended up just detangling my hair and leaving all the conditioner in, as you'll see towards the end of this video. So I use my Giovanni Tea Tree conditioner as well as this one from Love and Beauty Planet. This is the sandalwood variety. This is one of my favorite pre-poos to use. It's incredibly moisturizing, super slippery, and because my hair was so parched after it started to revert back due to that sweat, I needed all the moisture I could get because I felt like if I like blew on my hair, it would break off. It was bad. So I needed something with some mega moisture in there. So the way that I revert my hair back from straight to curly during this first step, which ended up being the only step for this particular reversion session, I will add layers upon layers of conditioner. You're going to see I go back in with so much conditioner, is not even funny, because when I am straightening my hair, I add layers upon layers of silicone to protect my hair from heat damage. So theoretically, not this time, but theoretically, not only is that supposed to protect my hair against heat damage, but also from the moisture in the air. I'm adding one of my favorite little oh no, someone's calling me. I'm gonna have to call them back because I gotta get through this voiceover, you guys. But I use this slip booster on top to give me like mega slip on top of my conditioner, and I add layers upon layers of the conditioner normally in my routine, but now especially because that silicone provides a barrier to where it's a little bit harder for my curls to come back all the way. So by adding different layers of the conditioner, I'm able to bring them back and just slowly but surely get that whole process going. And it also helps with detangling as well. Just add a little bit of product, or not really a little bit, but add a good amount of product, detangle, add a good amount of product, detangle, separate, rinse, and repeat for this whole process. It takes a long time, but it's so worth it in the end. My curls look a lot better as an end result, and also I'm able to make sure that I lost my train of thought, y'all. That phone call messed me up. Oh my gosh. But I do not have time to redo this. I'm literally doing this voiceover and then uploading this to YouTube. And I've already tried 3 different times and didn't like how it turned out. So we're just going to rock and roll with this one. But yeah, basically lots of conditioner, lots of separating, lots of finger detangling. Repeat that process until I've gotten all the tangles out of my hair, at least like 90 something percent of them. Keep it moving. On to the next side. That is the game plan. And y'all, if you see these type of faces, there's gonna be a little tangle dance in this video too. The tangles were gnarly. The tangles were rough with a capital R. It was really, really bad. This, as I mentioned, took about 3 hours. You guys are just seeing like the highlight reel of it, but it takes a long, long time when my roots are that incredibly matted so that I don't cause more damage and more harm than good. So lots of patience, lots of smoothing, lots of finger detangling, lots and lots of conditioner and slip boosters to get me through this process. It's not usually this crazy. This is only because of the unexpected reversion of my roots. Usually this process goes by so much quicker, but I'm really, really happy with the end result. So it was totally worth it in the end. And I was able to really feel in there and get those hidden matte tangles, because as you guys may know, I cannot use styling tools or detangling tools. They don't work on my hair unless my hair is completely straight and dry. So if you guys see me talking during this section, I am talking to my mom on speakerphone while I'm going through the process. So that's what's going on there. But moving on to this side, just repeat the process. Add that first. This section was real tangled, y'all. I knew I was in for something when we were working on this one too. It was not going to get any easier. But I add that first layer of product just to start to get that moisture back into my very dry and parched hair. Build upon that layer with another conditioner until it is completely fully saturated. I don't use any water on my reversion days, or any water really in general on my straight hair. It actually makes my hair more tangled and dry. I have to have some type of creamy conditioner type product to get this whole thing going. It just adds like a whole different level of moisture that seems to penetrate my hair a lot better, especially with all the silicone that I have on my hair right now too. Little curls coming back. Happy to see that. We don't want any heat damage if we can help it. Honestly, I don't know if I have heat damage, but I do notice that my curls are a little bit looser than usual this go round, but I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to be doing a protein treatment very soon and trimming my ends since we are in a new season right now. Winter just started good at the time that I'm filming this video, so a nice trim and a nice protein treatment are in my future very soon. Being super gentle, because those tangles were just, they were not gentle. So I had to be gentle when it came to getting them out and making sure again to fully coat, fully saturate my hair. I just noticed that I had this eye makeup still after our Halloween party the night before. Adding my slip booster onto the roots, onto the back section that really needs it, making sure to thoroughly distribute that, get it right on my areas that are particularly bad. And I just remove as many tangles as I can, starting from the ends up, but also working them out from the roots where it feels like I can do that safely. As you can see, my curls are coming back. I'm able to detangle more and more as I kind of break things down little by little with the amount of detangling that I can do, until it gets to the point where I can do like a nice full detangle with relative ease. I would not have been able to run my fingers through my hair like this if I hadn't taken like the hour or so prior to get to here. So again, although it takes a really long time, especially without using any tools, this is what's best for the health of my hair, and I'm really happy that I can maintain as much limited breakage as I possibly can, especially after my hair was so tangled this go round with the straight hair. Showing you guys like one of the depths of a really bad tangle in the inner chambers of my hair. Pretty much the closer to my roots, the more tangled my hair usually is. So I have to take a special amount of care when it comes to breaking things down, because if the roots are really tangled, I really can't do much with the length of my hair. So the roots are definitely where the majority of my time was and is spent on detangling days. But overall, that was my little tangle dance. That was a really bad one. But overall, I was really happy with the reversion right here. I was seeing a lot of curls coming back. The more product that I added, the more that I detangled, the more I got the moisture back into my hair, the better the results were. And I was really happy with how things turned out in the end. I do have something new that I'm going to be using for the very first time in my straight hair routine this year, but I'm also going to be trying it out this month. Actually, it's a tool that you guys have told me, a lot of you, that you absolutely love, and I am thrilled to be trying it out. So that video will be coming soon. I think that's going to be a big game changer, hopefully, for when I straighten my hair next time. But here are my pretty much fully detangled results. That is a face of someone very happy to see that my curls are still intact, still overall really happy looking. I like to do a thorough check after I detangle to see if there are any sections that appear a little bit wavier, a little bit straighter, that I might need to address with like any future treatments. And then also do a little bit more detangling once everything is pretty much good to go. I like to get rid of my part and then detangle with my hands like this on the underside and on top, because I section my hair in two sections so often that I have a natural part, and where that natural part is now, I get a lot of tangles. So I like to get rid of that and then go in with my hands and just do some further detangling where my part normally is, split down the middle. Little hidden tangles there. Otherwise, if I had the time, I would do this every wash day, and I think it would make a huge difference. Since I'm going to be playing with silicones a little bit more when it comes to detangling this year, I might be able to do that. So we shall see. We shall see. At this stage, my hair was feeling so much better. The tangles were pretty much at like a 95%, which for my hair is good. As I've mentioned in previous videos, oh, we did have one little rogue friend right here, and I just removed individual hairs from that tangle. Again, tedious, but I am able to maintain a lot more hair that way. I ended up just doing a curly claw clip style. I usually cannot do this style because my hair is so thick, but because my hair was so thoroughly detangled, that decreased the bulk a little bit, and I was able to actually do this style, which turned out really cute. This was basically because I didn't feel like doing anything else to my hair. I didn't shampoo it. I didn't like deep condition, styling, nothing like stylers applied. Nope. I just used my detangling conditioner, put it up into this claw clip, and I was done, you guys. Because at this point, I think I'd been doing the whole detangling process for, as I mentioned, about 3 hours. So this was just supposed to be a temporary fix until I had the strength to come back and do something to it. But I ended up liking it a lot and keeping it like this for almost a week. Yes, I even slept on the clip and everything, and because my hair is pretty thick, it can't gave me like a little cushion, so it didn't bother me at night. So I'm definitely gonna plan to do this again. But yeah, I just adjusted my curls, adjusted the clip a little bit until it felt comfortable, and I like the way that it looked. I have not worn this style since my relaxer days. This was when I think my hair was about 70% dry, and when I decided just to leave it like this. I was gonna restyle it, but at this point I was like, you know what? This looks kind of cute. Let's see how much mileage I can get out of this style. And I really liked it. But here are my curls all back in a wash and go. I think I had just taken it out the claw clip, or maybe this was a whole nother wash day. I can't remember, but my curls look good. They look happy. Even though my curls look pretty good, I'm definitely going to be babying it with a little bit more protein treatments, just to help those areas that do seem a little bit less curly after straightening it. But overall, I am super happy with how my hair reverted after this brief moment of it being straight. I hope you guys enjoyed this twist on my usual reversion process. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!